Mic check, light set, game time. One shot, no sweat, all mine. New day, new fight, high stakes. Boss mode on, who's taking my place? Stacking wins like it's all on replay. Final boss and I don't press delay. Glitch the map, break the code, run it back. Gen-Dro runs the attack. Step in the zone, I don't need luck. Skills on deck, got the game shook. Clutch that match, never out of sync. Play my role, never need a rest spin. No cheats, no hacks, I just go high rank, top tier in control. Gloves off, all skill make them fold. Boss mode, who dare step in my zone? Game locked, who runs this? Gen-Dro, no one miss. Game locked, no pause, no quit. Gen-Dro, we run this. They drop in, but they don't last long. I move fast, they blink and I'm gone. Patch the game, I stay unpatched. Leaderboards, put me at max. Stacking wins like it's all on replay. Final boss and I don't press delay. Glitch the map, break the code, run it back. Gen-Dro runs the attack. XP up, got the stats on lock. Every frame clean, never miss a shot. Bait that move, now they out of plays. Restart, nah, I make them rage. No cheats, no hacks, I just go high rank, top tier in control. Gloves off, all skill make them fold. Boss mode, who dare step in my zone? Game locked, who runs this? Gen-Dro, no one miss. Game locked, no pause, no quit. Gen-Dro, we run this. Welcome to the show, the game is live, let's go. From pixels to the galaxies, we ride with the flow. 7 days a week, we bring the heat. No matter the game, we never retreat. Genres collide, from battlefields to skies. Every roll of the dice, every legend will rise. Action, horror, sci-fi dreams, fantasy worlds and everything in between. Gen-Dro Studios, we're bringing the hype. Every genre, every battle, every single fight. Press start, let's go. No pause, no delay. We're streaming the fun, 7 days of play. From monsters we slay to the puzzles we break. Every encounter, a choice to make. No limits, no walls, just endless fun. Roll the dice, flip the card, let's see who's won. Lights up, chat's on fire. Every moment takes us higher. RPG shooters, lo-fi beats. Every step's a brand new feat. Gen-Dro Studios, we're bringing the hype. Every genre, every battle, every single fight. Press start, let's go. No pause, no delay. We're streaming the fun, 7 days of play.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm rushing to get everything done because I'm so late thanks to Far Cry 2's bull category. Thanks for coming by and hanging out and joining us on a next random game weekend. My name is Dro. Welcome to Gen-Dro Studios. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Today we're going to be playing Runescape instead. Dragonwilds. It's the newest one that came out. I have already started on it. I didn't plan on really streaming it until I got to enjoy it with my friends and wife and stuff like that. But I was like, you know what? Why the heck not? It's basically... It's like if RuneScape and Valheim had a baby. But with far more crazier things happening, like dragons shooting down at you with stuff. It's a little wonky, but I think that for what it is and for how much I spent on it, I think it was a good investment. I'm a big fan of survival games. As you've noticed, I play a lot of survival crafts. That's because survival crafts are like the biggest thing, and people are just trying to throw out as much as they can, trying to be on the top of the list. God, I played so many. But yeah, this one's actually pretty fun. I wouldn't say it's the best one that I've ever played, but it's definitely one of those things where, one of those games where you're just like, huh, that's an interesting concept. And hey, I remember there's something similar to this in RuneScape. Yay. So, yeah, there's always that. Oh God. I usually have a lot more time to wake up, but this has been like one of those days where it's just like, after yesterday's shenanigery and losing basically my brother-in-law, it sucks, man. It sucks. But the show must go on, and I really hope that everybody understands how important it is to make sure that you protect yourselves at all times. Make sure you lock your doors. Make sure you make time to prevent accidents like this from happening. Because not only are you risking yourself, but the people who love you and care about you will also suffer if anything happens to you. So make sure you keep yourself in check. And always be diligent. And make sure you lock your doors. Hide your keys. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The music is done and my intro is done. I hope that you guys have a fantastic time watching. And I will now start. Alright. Let's see what we have. Dragonwilds. Hello, hello. In a place called Vertigo. I'm trying to make sure that the volume is not so loud, but it's hard to tell when there's no music playing. Let's see if I can hear it. It's really low. I guess all the way up. Works for me. Works for me. Okay, so this is my character. As you can see, I've already gotten pretty equipped, yeah. Beginner armor. I think I've only played it for a few hours. I don't know. I'd probably be able to tell if I hit the thing. I played it 2 days ago. That's my most recent one. But it doesn't really say a date to it, does it? Anyways. I will go ahead and solo this because I'm pretty sure none of my friends have it. At least they didn't tell me that they own it. And, yeah. We'll just go ahead and solo this. Changes. Don't forget to change changes. Oops. That shouldn't be there. Changes. All right. I wonder if it's any good with the remote. I kind of want to try it out. Just a little bit. Ah, yeah. how do you attack? This is to use a magic. Okay. Fade. Alright, everything looks good. Now I just have to remind myself what I did. This is the house I built. As you can see, I had to put like support and stuff. Here's my crafting area, my chest. Right here, if I go up here, you can see where I have my bed, some decoration, some window panels that you can open and close. Plenty of light. A lot of people say that the game light is too bright, and it is to a degree. I haven't really gone about trying to adjust it either, though. So it's not like I'm trying to avoid anything. Let's see. Then you can see my skills here. I got some cooking in here, some artisans. Shoot. And of course, and then here's a dragon who likes to kill you. He will one-shot you if you let him. Luckily, he's not like a fire type. He's just a poison type. Or he would have burned down my house. Jesus. I think he'll be bombarding the area for a little bit. So while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and try to... Let's see. Textbook, journal. That's not what I'm trying to get to. How do I access my inventory? What? Okay. Okay, so I need water. I have food. I have plenty of food. I need water and I need to boil it. That's what my mission is right now because I am literally... Happen to be there, buddy. Okay, and I now remember what I was doing. I was actually trying to upgrade my equipment here before I started launching myself off into the next area. I could always use some coarse hide. Take care of business. Also need some bone. So I've been playing the nice, safe way. I haven't died yet. Actually. Very, very, very difficult to not die, especially with what they do to you, with them jumping you with all sorts of goblin chiefs out of nowhere. I'm like literally kiting, hitting, kiting, hitting, kiting, hitting. It's a lot. Make sure I grab all my animal bones, animal fire. I need some water. I need to boil water. Boiling water is important. Alright. spoil it. I would say a good amount for me to carry is not the 3 fucking warriors. They will jump the heck out of you. So, generally, what ends up happening is you gotta run so you can refresh your health. This happens a lot, trust me. I can take them on, but and that's pretty much that. So that will generally take me a lot longer, but I am stronger, thankfully. It's difficult, especially early on when you're taking hits like you saw me taking hits. Does not feel good. Getting jumped by 3 goblin chiefs or whatever warriors is just a pain in the butt to deal with, regardless. But you know, physical fitness, you know, whatever. All right, now that we have that, now we can focus on crafting some water for our water supply. Generally, I would like to get that started. I need to add one more. Stupid goblins, get in my way! Get that over with real quick. Come on, let me put the damn thing in here. Jesus. Why do I have to use my mouth? There should have been an easier way to do that. Period. And I have some meat and veggies that I'm going to pile up on here. I do love me some meat pies. Alright, we have some meat and veggies. This one I gotta watch out for because it'll continue going, so I'm gonna hold this meat in my hand while I'm waiting for it to finish. There we go. Didn't even continually go. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Vegetable soup! Yeah, my boy's gonna be eating good today. I think we'll just leave that there for now. Alright, so most of the time what I end up having to do is I'm playing upkeep more than crafting because it's harder by yourself, right? It's meant to be for like a multiplayer game, so it does get a little difficult to keep up with that. All right, so let's see what we need. We can now make a bed because I do know how to. Oh wait, no, I need to learn how to make a crafting bench for cutting wood, right? I have a crafting table, campfire, spinning wheel, tannery, cooking pot. Let me see what else I can make here. We can put this one in here. Almost, actually, hold on. There's one thing I need to make. I need to make thread. Hello? How is it that it's not working? Okay. Weird. So we should be able to make a string. Okay, cool. Let's make some string, because this coarse thread is such a pain in the butt to do. So I'm not 100% sure which one it was, but I do know that getting coarse thread is a pain in the butt. But luckily we have flax to help us out. Because I definitely need a new outfit. You already saw that? Like, when I was getting jumped, I was getting smacked around like nobody's business. It was crazy. Actually, let me go ahead and hit this up real quick. I know. Slowly level up my area. I should be good. Is it daytime yet? It is cloudy today. You sure take your sweet time. Yes, yes. I really need to level up my combat so badly. I feel like I barely have enough stamina to do anything. I remember when I first started and I was chopping wood. I mean, I chopped a lot of wood. I remember having some difficulty with it. Just some, not a whole lot, but tends to be a pain in the butt. Okay, so we can go the apprentice route and go full mage, which probably isn't where I'm going to go. I'd probably go with ranged armor, to be fair, because I do like range. Melee defense. But then again, we could go full armor. I can't believe I don't have enough leather for any of this. And I need a whole bunch of bone, so yeah, there's that. We'll go with this. And we'll equip that on our heads. And then, so now we just need 2 more threads and a whole lot more sauce. That's what we need. Alright. I definitely have quite a bit here already, so I'm not like to 100% more right here. I do keep myself pretty stacked. This can be destroyed. So yeah, when it comes to inventory management, I think it's best to just stick with the basics here. Just go straight mouse and keyboard on the inventory. But like, as far as action is concerned, I have to switch it up. Okay. So we should be able to craft... I'm short one thread. We can craft leather chaps. So right now we're short 5 thread. That's all. That's not bad, all things considered. And we have some flax to help us with that, right? So let's go ahead and grab some flax. Give us the goodness. And then we could start working on weaponry. Now, I do like the dagger. The dagger is pretty fun. I wonder if any of the other weapons are better. But dagger and bow suits me pretty well. But of course I have a blunt weapon in case I fight skeletons and all that other good stuff. Just a little. 4 more flax, or of course thread. Alright. Easy enough. Hopefully the dragon doesn't come and try to eat my butt. Alright, so generally I look for these blue flowers. There's plenty around here. Go ahead and drink some water, eat some food. Don't need to collect food right now. There it is. Hello! Okay, that should be enough flax, but let's go ahead and collect a little bit more, just so I don't have to worry about it later. Hopefully these MFers aren't trying to kill me while I'm doing this. Doesn't look like there's anything around though. It's kind of funny how hard people are on games. So like, and I guess this is kind of random and not really explained well, so I guess I'll try to explain the best way I can. So, like, when it comes to reviewing games and stuff like that, I draw a hard line on reviews, because I feel like reviews are either A, paid and not authentic at all, which, if I'm being completely honest, anything that's not authentic and gives opinion is absolute propaganda, right? And propaganda can take all forms, and I would say that it is companies that like to, and I'm not naming any in particular because I'm not trying to throw any shade anybody's way, but you can generally tell when somebody is over mystifying a game, because you know, I come with the expectations that there's not going to be a game that's going to be like, oh, at all, because I've played them all, but I do get excited about trying new ones, and I think, ooh, what kind of new system do they have in here? What am I going to meet into? How's this storyline going to unfold? What kind of gameplay it is? And ooh, this action is really, really smooth. I really do enjoy this type of gameplay. You know, those are the things that I look for. I'm not looking for wow factors. And some of these reviews be like, this is top of the line. Nobody's ever done this before. Craziness. Like, it's just, it's so force fed. It just makes me sick. But yeah, that's generally my issue with reviews. And then when it comes to user reviews, like actual people who aren't being paid for it, I have a really, really, really hard time paying attention to people who pretend. Hey, why is this separated? This should be separated. Who pretend like they know exactly what they're talking about, and they don't. And reviews that say this sucks, don't do it. That's not helping anybody at all. Explain it. What was your when we talk about user reviews, we're talking about a story. We're not looking for hype. We're looking for, hey, I tried this. There are things I like about this, and there's things I don't like about it. Giving a fair shake and a fair hit on both counts makes for an easier to read review, in my personal opinion. And I've seen them in Steam. Like, there are some reviewers on Steam where I'm just like, whoa, this guy sounds professional as hell. And then there's some where I'm just like, this seems down at home, and he seems kind of, it seems kind of dumbed down, but at the same time, I'm not expecting somebody to know how to write one off top, right? But those are the most honest reviews. So they'll tell you, like, I went through this, something shut down, I try to review it, I try to do things, this game is not for me. Generally, those are important to factor in. In other words, there's a biased review and then an unbiased review. And generally, I always lean towards the unbiased reviews. Not for, like, my choice in picking it, but for, like, an honest review on their experiences. But I rarely do video reviews. Don't really care to. Anytime I see a videoed review, it's a speculation, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's true. It's just I have this speculation where they're being paid to do this, right? So it kind of loses its appeal to me. It's just so easy. So here's what like when somebody says nothing new here, that this has been done before, that is not a review. That's you making a very vague comparison to something you've played before. So I expect a title, and I expect somebody to tell me exactly what is like what. Because if I was to review this, I would say, hey, this game reminds me of Valheim. It doesn't have very much RuneScape elements. It's only RuneScape in name and in lore, but it has nothing to do with original RuneScape. That's a fair shake and a solid review, and it doesn't have any biased opinions behind it. That's what I would call a good review, right? Some people just don't get that, though. Somebody also told me the parry system is crap and it's not very good, and I'm just like, or maybe you're just not good at parrying. You saw me parry, guys, right? Wasn't hard. I was talking about parrying. I parried easily. Sometimes you get a little nervous. Sometimes the stakes are high. Sometimes you're overwhelmed. Sure, your parry's gonna suck because you aren't concentrating. telling me that the parrying system is off is it has to be proven. You have to prove it, and there has to be multiple people saying that. Now the system is wonky, the aim is wonky, but the parrying system, not so much. That is incorrect, and it works just as it should. You time it. You have literally a split second to raise up your shield, and during the animation of you raising your shield, if they attack you during that animation, it parries. Now, if you're too, if they attack, if you pull out your parry too early or too late, you're going to get either a regular defense or you're going to get smacked in the face. This happens. There are games that I've played on this where the parrying was so precise that it was damn near impossible to pull it off. And I'm looking at you, Dark Souls. There are some games that are just awful at parrying. It's expected. But don't lie about it, guys. Come on. Come on! Alright, oh yeah, I gotta make the leather, don't I? Let's go ahead and get that over with. Nope. There we go. Now, I do understand that parrying is a very hard thing to judge. It really is. But let me remind you, I am almost 40 years old. My timing isn't very good, like it used to be. I can still do it. Just gotta learn it. That's all it is. Really, a lot of the problems that people face, and they review about later on, it's just due to lack of practice, not so much a lack of skill. I wouldn't call effing or messing up a lack of skill. I call that life. Like, I don't think that you suck just because you can't pull something off correctly. Just, you can't judge a game based on the fact that your skill isn't up to par. Just doesn't make any sense. I need 4 claws for this. Go ahead and grab that real quick. A magic weapon. Oh, but I don't want it. Do I have to just click it? I guess it's not good for that. Bone Dagger. The Bone Dagger has way more damage. This is going to mess them up. Ooh. Ooh, I'm so happy I got that. What's left on my agenda here? What is this? A bag of noggin? Oh, no. Let's see. Do I have anything for jewelry here? No. Nothing needs to be repaired. Did I make the shirt yet? Oh, wait. I probably didn't. I did not. And I don't see it in my inventory, so I did not do that yet. That was pretty expensive, man. Worth it. Another thing that they were complaining about, which I thought was kind of funny, because a lot of survival games are stringent upon like gathering massive amounts of resources to craft anything. It was one of the complaints. I was just like, "Do you even play?" Like, bro. I can make as many Pioneer capes as I want, huh? Okay. Let's go ahead and put up some of this inventory. Where is it? Okay, throw that in there. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. I think I would say that I'm pretty well equipped now. I think. I'm gonna have to make another treasure chest eventually. Alright, let me see what we got left on. You know what? Let's look at the build menu. Nothing that I can see that I need at the very moment. See, I was hoping that they would unlock like a cutting board or something, but I guess I can't. I need a recipe, I'm guessing. And I am thirsty as all get out. My guy's hungry as all hell. Alright. So now I'm fully equipped. So if these guys want to come knocking on my door, I'll come knocking with this knife in their face. And I got a bow for hunting. Win-win. Win-win. Now, oh, did I forget to... Did I forget to get the antlers? Of course you are. Fun. I knew they were coming. I forgot my damn antlers. Now I'm gonna have to do some food scavenging soon. Some good old food scavenging. I believe that's what I was supposed to do. Oh, wait, no. I'm not supposed to get antlers. I'm supposed to follow this quest marker. Remember, this one? No, this is just magic. I'm trying to save that for a rainy day. Maybe not the best analogy in this situation. A rainy day. Let's see what he has to say. Ah, crap. Of course I would. I have seen you discovered Ashenfall's little blacksmith benefit, as I like to call it, Life Ward. Crafting certain equipment intrinsically involves the weaving of small threads of enchantment, granting you greater protection. Handy stuff, especially with dragons about. Now you'll find that your life wards can get depleted by the brutality of the other creatures. Can be depleted by the brutality of other creatures on Ashenfall. To recharge them, you need to craft yourself ward stones. These oppressive little doohickeys will recharge your... You're the life ward enchantments on our... What the hell kind of English is... You're the life ward? Yo, bro. I can't even read this and enjoy this. This is the worst thing. This has ruined the game for me. It's game over. That's it. That's the end of the stream. I'll see you guys later. It totally isn't, but to be fair, I did try, and I tried to do all the fixes. My computer was just not having it. Far Cry 2 is not going to work on the PC. Not on mine, anyway. And I'm not going to spend hours trying to find out how to play it either, because I don't have that kind of time on Random Game Weekend. So unfortunately, I couldn't do it. Oh, you son of a beep! A map for life.
Man for life, that's the price you pay. That's the price you pay.
Craft a ward stone. So what? The ward stone's like an extra shield that I have to recharge, and then I have to use my soul to use it? The hell? That's right. Ailing stateroom cur. Or shall I say, butt boy? Butt boy? Butt boy. How's it going, man? How is life? Did you go to bed late? I know you did. That's a dumb question. We know you went to bed late. Alright, they're talking about making ward stones. I guess I'll just have to craft them by hand. Not what I wanted. There we go. Now we'll just bring the ward stone to the old man. It's kind of weird that I have to recharge that, though. That seems like an extra step I didn't really need. But if it keeps me alive, I guess it's worth it? Ish. Guess I'm gonna have to go back a bit in the stream to see the context for that end of the stream thing you did. I mean, I did post a message at 9:35 that I wasn't gonna be able to do it, unfortunately. I really wanted to try the malaria simulator. I was actually excited about it. Kind of upset it didn't work. Ah, you made one lovely. See, that barely hurt at all. Just a drop of blood, nothing to cry about. But now your life ward is damaged. You can repair it. Just use a ward stone and PAM. Instant life ward recharge. Sure, it's hit a bit out of your soul, but so will listening to Dork talk about hammers for 3 hours. Just don't use too many at once, or you'll be fine, right? Go on, get out there and slay that dragon. Honestly, you don't fill me with confidence. Especially not the confidence I need to want to use a ward stone. Hey, it's a cow. You're the one who came up on my area. Don't blame anybody but yourself. Ah. I was thinking that I needed some chicken tonight. Had an angry look on your face, too. No, man, when I joined the stream, you said, I can't read that, so that's going to be the end of the stream. If I knew how to clip it, it would, yeah. Oh, no. I was making fun, because I was talking about reviews earlier, and how stupid they are, and like how they look for like any little thing to complain about on a game like this. You know, like it's just below average. It's like any other survival game. You know, stupid reviews like that, which obviously make no sense whatsoever. Obviously, there's going to be similarities. That's why it's called a genre. Or the complaint like, this isn't RuneScape at all. It is, but not the RuneScape you're looking for. They have that on sale as well. Go ahead and pick it up. But, you know, and I was like, I was reading the old man's misspelling, like the little misspelling. It was just really hard to understand what the heck it was trying to go at. And I was like, oh, it ruined it for me. I'm logging out. And it was a joke, but yeah, that's the context. Is and will be. I am well equipped. I should go and adventure, right? Right? I think I should. I think I'll be alright with food for a little bit. Let me see what my map says. Hello! Hunt a deer and bring one of its antlers to the wise old man. Recruited with Promise's glory, your first challenge is to defeat General Velgar. Whatever that is. Doesn't really say much anyway, but... Coming soon is in viewed Granite Block. And then you hear the complaints about, oh, why would I pay $30 for early access? They're probably not gonna... Alright, first of all, it's RuneScape, right? So they have a pretty good idea of how to finish games. And they still are working on it. It's not like they stopped working on their regular RuneScape game. So that was a shiesty review. There's so many shiesty reviews, I just have to call them out. What else was it that I read up on this game that were just absolute asinine reviews? I wonder where this General Valgar is. He doesn't see me. In the butt. An Ella kid appeared. They said the aiming is wonky too. It is. But, you know, as I hate to say it, but it really is, in that case, a skill issue. I generally don't like to say that, because, I mean, if the game has horrible controls, it's a horrible... I'm doing just fine. I'm just going through all the list of bad reviews through this game and debunking them one at a time. And it's not because I love this game. It's a fun game. I just hate dishonest reviews based on pure trend hopping. Shit. That's not good. I need to get the fuck out of here. Snap, 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 snap. Suck it. I was worried that dragon was gonna come down and start shooting me, and I have like no idea where I'm at right now. I'm exploring. It looks like treasure over there. I think I could take them. Walking targets! Ow. That was not what I intended. And then, oh, what was the other one? I mentioned this earlier. You weren't in there. Somebody was saying that the parry system was bad. As you can see, I can parry just fine. We'll take all of that. What did we get for recipes? Oh, a barrow pile. I was hoping for more along the lines of sawmill, but we'll take it. I really want to use ash planks. That's the next step in my upgrade to awesomeness. The only thing that I can honestly say was an honest review was the abnormally high bloom effect that this game has. It does have a really high bloom. It's really bad. Well, to be fair, Bloodborne ruined expectations for parry. Yeah, it does. I'd shut it off or turn it down. I have, but the biggest issue that people have said is like at the lower settings, it doesn't even make a difference. Like open calibration. I mean, the only thing I could do is to drop it to like where it's invisible. And I don't even think that would work. It's like there's no way to actually adjust it correctly. So the bloom is just ridiculous. That's my only complaint, though. It's a pretty solid, bare bones survival. It's still in early access, so I don't expect very much out of it. It does suck that you get jumped by the occasional warband every once in a while, but it is what it is. Come on, buddy. Oh, he got me good. Shoot, I'm gonna get jumped from all sides, huh? Oh, you pissed me off. Give myself time to heal. Alright, we should be able to heal pretty quickly now. Kind of hurts my eyes with how the light to shadows look like. There's no clouds in the middle of a desert. Yeah. Not a temperate island. Please don't attack me while I'm in here. You didn't see me, right? cheap little S. You cheap little man. Ooh, what do we got? I'm writing on this paper thing like a human. I am funny. Other goblins laugh. This place is place for adventurers and heroes. Big shiny armor and swords that are as dressed as they should be. Silly humans used to come here and pat each other on the back for not being eaten by a monster today. Then they would be sad when eaten by a monster tomorrow. They're all stupid. Best way not to be eaten by a monster is to not be near a monster's mouth. You run in the other direction, or you gang up on the monster with lots and lots of friends. If someone eaten, better chances it's not you if there's a lot of you. See, goblin smart, human stupid, writing stupid too. Why point on words on page when words could be said out loud? Humans say pen mightier than sword, but I don't think it would parry mine very well. Maybe it's magic. I should test. I will ask Bucktooth to fight me with it. I bet he died. He died. Pen is rubbish. Sword is much better. That's exactly the kind of writing we need to see more of. Comical, stupid, definitely a goblin. Well, hello, Mr. Goblin. Are you here just scoping out the place? La-da-da-da-da. Aw. I thought I would be stealthy. Oh, there's a lot of archers here. Okay. Archer battle! Ah! I should have dodged. Archer battle! You messed up, dude. Whew. I do wish that they had a jump attack. That would have been nice. Is there anything here that's worth looking into? Oh, it's dark. Let's see. What can we do about this? Shoot. I knew I forgot something. Let me see if I can build a crafting station real quick. Alright. Torch. We'll put you here. Doesn't look like there's anything of worth here. I need an axe. Hey, it actually works. I didn't know you could break those. That makes things a little bit different now, doesn't it? Ah! Find somebody who can... There's nothing here but dust. Any clouds to nerf that. Some boy! The pen wasn't mightier than the blade. There, silly Boblin the Goblin. Okay, looks like we got a bunch of crazy going on here. I'm not trying to announce to the world that I'm around here either. Alright, looks like I'm pretty far from home. That's okay. This is the guy I was trying to get to earlier. And it looks like I'm going to have to re-up on some supplies soon. Son of a bee. You pay for that. You put me at the end of my ropes there. I did not appreciate that at all. Whew, that guy was beating the hell out of me. I didn't think I was going to make it, I'm going to be honest with you. Was not expecting to make that. What's up? Careful, this whole area is full of goblins and not the nice kind like me. What brings you all the way up here? Do you feel it too? Prophecy. A god's backup plan waiting for a host to sink its tendrils into. I feel it up by the ruin over there beneath this outlook, and now on you. What have you found? It feels like a prophecy. One of the bando's safeguards. I felt it before, when he made me his puppet. There's only half of it, though. You should track down the other piece. I would. But I'm vulnerable to prophecy. This is all on you. What do you mean you were a puppet? I hate the romantic notion of destiny. Mine was to be a puppet of a goblin god of war, Bandos. I died, got resurrected, and my soul was marked by his claim. I had no other choice in the matter. I nearly became something awful, but a friend helped me resist Bandos and put a stop to his scheme. But Bandos' mark still dug deep into my being, when he died, well, so did I. I mean, I got better, but still, these things haunt you. Why aren't you like other goblins? Truth is, I'm a cave goblin, a different tribe. We escaped Bandos' effort in the God Wars and forged a life of our own. The war god hated everything that wasn't combat, so where the surface goblins stagnated, we cave goblins thrived. We chose peace and understanding, and now cave goblin society is wonderfully advanced. I look at goblins and see what we were, and sometimes I like them to see who they could be. Who was Bandos? Bandos was a war god, the big high war god in the parlance of my people. He delighted in conflict, battle, and bloodshed. He came to our world, Gielinor, and ignited war, laughing all the while at the carnage. He was banished like all the gods with Guthix edicts, then returned after Guthix, died to immediately pick a fight. Then returned after Guthix died. Karma! I need karma! That was a run-on sentence that didn't need to be. He challenged the god of justice, Armadil, and the two raced to build a god-killing weapon. Armadil finished his first. Armadil slowed Bandis, leaving the universe in a better state. I do not regret his passing. Gielinor is better for it. Word. Well, that was a little bit of history. For those of you who have played RuneScape, you probably have a better idea than I do. I don't remember crap from that game, other than the massive amounts of times I lost all my inventory to people who like to gank you at any given moment in time in the wilderness. And then I quit. I rage quit. Because at the time, I just didn't see the point. So, the thief stuff is working. Shit. I forget the chickens are violent. I thought they were regular livestock for a minute. I was wrong! The chickens are evil! Okay, it looks like I can head in here. Sneak past the guards. Shit. I knew they were gonna come in and jump me. Looking for me. I will say this. Goblins in groups are dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Come on. I will say this much. My butt is puckering through every moment of this because I know that these guys will kill me if I let it happen. Like, you really have to play smart or you will die. Kind of thing. Type shit. Not even kidding you. You will die. Be careful! I am overburdened. I know how to fix that though. We'll throw in that in there. Give me all the ruins, Goblin Pack. Okay. Now that we have that done, now it's open. Alright, take that. Grants an experience bonus to cooking skill. 300-second duration. I don't want that shit. Did I not learn it? Oh, cannot consume because I probably already learned it. Well, it's going to the trash. Unless... yeah. Do I literally have to keep this in my inventory this whole time? Son of a bee. Alright. Looks like it doesn't want to let go. Hey, chicken! I see you. The reliquary has already been opened and the contents removed. There are claw marks along the outside and traces of stagnant water and mud within. Perhaps someone nearby saw something. Big High War God has left us. Big High War God ran away. But you can't run away. That's illegal. Big High War God said so. What do we do when Big High War God say one thing, then Big High War God do not another? I asked Priest. Priest said he a baker now. Not a very good one. He burns the bread. All priests very confused and argue over answers. We decided that since Dragon won against the Big High War God, then Dragon must be stronger than Big High War God, which means we now worship Dragon because that's how faith works. Religion very confusing. Can see why Priest became a baker, even if a priest can't bake. Going to worship Dragon now. Maybe he makes us dragons too? I bet Goblin dragons would be strongest dragons of all. Velgor is new Big High War God. Glory be to Velgor. I hope new War God isn't hungry. Yeah. Yeah, that would be definitely a concern of mine, personally, and I'm not even a goblin. We should probably head back, though. We're running low on supplies, and I am overburdened! So even if I grabbed anything new, it would be for nothing. $400 meters. Not too bad. I sleep on 400 meters. I didn't kill you because I wanted to. I killed you because I had to. Dude, for a minute there, I thought that was like a big rooster, and then I realized it was a deer. I was like, "Ooh, thank God it wasn't a rooster." Thank the Lord for Jesus. My guy's dying. Yeah, you don't want to know this. I'll stab you in the face. They used to be a lot more aggressive. Like, they would attack me out of the blue, but they think twice now. Or maybe it's because I'm wearing stealth armor. Either way, they think twice. Alright, let's go ahead and cook some meals, man. This is craziness. Let's make some meat stew. While we're waiting on that, let me go ahead and rest up, me hotties, yo-ho! That's alright, we're just trying to get that all the way up. Whoop-ah! We'll complete this rando quest eventually. One day. Somewhere over the rainbow. My buff is disappearing. And I don't care. Whew. Get up. Get up. Jesus. I have to force you to do things around here. Okay. What is next on my agenda? I am a cook level 24. Shall we make a super meat plate? A mixed grill. Any minute now. Guess I could pick up some cabbage while I'm out. I'm in town after all. Might as well get it done. Hold on. Let's go ahead and open this crate. Let's see. Toss in this. This. Oop, not what I wanted to do. Why do I have a steak that's not eaten? That was weird. I usually don't do that. Okay. Can finally destroy this thing. Kablooey! You inventory thief. Give me the good stuff. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. Let's clear out this inventory space. This can be destroyed. I got more than enough feathers right now. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Destroy that. That's just taking up space. Let's see. I guess we should probably work on these real quick. What else do we have? I think that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and craft all these. Okay, so I guess in order to do wart stones I need stone now. Not that I need a bunch of them. Substantial toxicity? Is that what they mean by like it will mess me up? Is that how it's supposed to be? Guess it makes sense. It is what it is. Let's do 15 of each. Yeah. I know that we can do that. I'm trying to get the next runestone unlocked. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got here. Put that beast on there. Throw the bedding in here, throw the wood in here. Keep my cookies close and my cookies closer. Okay, so let's go ahead and repair some stuff. What do we need to repair? My dagger. I need a claw for that. Thank you. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. All right, we're inventory clean. I still need to get some more water. I'm low. Yeah, we know. Throw the chicken in the pot. I will say this. I run out of, like, resources really fast in this game. Like, and not resources like items or whatever. Like, food and water and energy is like devastatingly hard to balance in this. I feel like I spend a lot of time exploring, but half of that time exploring, I'm picking things up because I know I'm gonna have to eat and drink later, and not that much later. I think I've eaten, since I started this stream, like, probably about 30 food and 20 drink so far. That's a lot. That is not a small number! Hey, it looked like that chest regenerated something. Red Bear Grain, huh? I guess we'll take all. Guess I don't need it. Oh, we have already reached the time limit. I have things to do. Well, yeah, I could play a little bit longer, I guess. Of course I'm being hunted. You didn't think you were going to actually beat me, did you? I was a little bit heavy-handed on that one. I'm sorry, goblins. I'll try to be nicer the next time you try to murder me. Alright, guys. I think that's pretty much it for me for today. I am going to enjoy me a good old-fashioned rest. Because, let's be honest here, I need sleep. I'm feeling it in my bones. You ever get up after like maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep and you just feel like this weird, dry, sick sensation? It's just hard to describe. You get this weird taste in your mouth. Even after brushing your teeth, you just get this weird taste in your mouth. Like you really just are not 100% there. That's where I'm at right now. I'm just like trying to not just pass out. Nah, I'm just playing. But I am tired. I am a little bit. I might take a nap. Might need to. Feeling a little nappy. Just a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and save it in a safe place, and away we go. I hope that you guys enjoyed this stream. If you guys want to see some more of that action, just let me know. I might put this on the normal schedule. I haven't decided. But hearing you guys tell me if you want to see some more of it might convince me to just go ahead and stick it on there and play it for a while. Other than that, it is a good game in my personal opinion. Still bare bones for what it is. A little annoying that I get attacked every single day instead of like after a certain amount of time kind of deal. Because like the thing I've noticed that really makes the game really difficult and things that I would love to see change, but it's not a big deal if it doesn't. Food and water should have a timer. There just needs to be. It just goes too fast. And I can't keep track about my food and intake and stuff like that if I don't have like some sort of second counter, right? That little circle graph right there, all you're doing is just showing me that I'm thirsty. It's not giving me much information. I don't know if I'm getting buffed, and there should be food buffs. If anything, I should get more life. I should get more something, some more stamina. These are things that should be implemented, especially in a game like this. That's just my personal opinion. Doesn't make it bad. It needs buffs horribly. We cannot be dependent on items and magic for buffs. Food needs to be a buff. We need to be able to track how much nutrition we got, what gives it what. That is 100% something that needs to be done for this game if it's ever going to even come close to a good game. Another one of my complaints is getting attacked randomly as frequently as it happens. There's no rest. There's plenty of enemies in the world. It is not necessary. Your map is completely littered with enemies to the point where even if I don't get jumped, I'm going to get attacked regardless. So that needs to change. I don't mind the occasional dragon attacks, but it does get really annoying when you have to fight a horde of goblins every 30 minutes. It's just... Stop. It's not good. It's not. It's just not good enough for me. And they just appear out of nowhere. There's really no reason or rhyme why it happens. So it's not good design. There needs to be a more of a space and time between the attacks, so that way it gives you time to recuperate and plan your next move. So when they do come attack you, you're not like with your pants down. In this game, you have to stay prepared all the time, and that gets exhausting. It's not casual. So the difficulty is high. You have to know how to fight. You have to know how to dodge. You have to know how to block. You have to know when to run away. You have to know when you can fight and not to be a chicken shit. There's a lot of things to that game. But honestly, if I was to give it a grade in this early access, I would say about a 7.5 out of 10. It's a solid game. I don't know if it's worth the $30 that I spent on it. But if you do like these types of games, this might actually be worth $30 to you. Personally, I don't think it is. I would wait until a few updates come in before getting it. Just saying. And that's not me trying to hate on this game. Like I said, it's a solid game. Just got some stuff. And the bloom. God, the bloom. Please give us something to take that stupid bloom off for the love of God. Everybody has said it. I don't know why you haven't done it yet. It doesn't take that much to do. It's just one little setup. Just add it in there. Perfect little thing. Are you gonna keep playing it or wait for updates? I will continually play it. Personally, I like it, but those are the only complaints I have. Other than that, the game is just solid. I mean, the building I like. It reminds me of Valheim. It's a little more click and easier to deal with. They don't have anything like shovel or ground or any kind of terrain manipulation. It'd be nice to see that in this game, but it does have the RuneScape style leveling, which is really cool, really nice, and I like that. So it's not as like intricate as your normal thing, but like let's take a look real quick. I could show you. Like it does have all the way to 99, and within like what 4 hours of gameplay, I got this much level. I think it's pretty decent. Oh yeah, you did come on the cons portion of my rant. It's basically why I gave the game a 7.5 out of 10, and I gave basically minor complaints that need to be fixed and in a hurry, like or else this game is gonna flop so hard. But other than that, it's solid. It's difficult. It's exactly what you'd expect out of a Valheim RuneScape hybrid. No, it's not. I was thinking. It was thinking about playing it. Yeah, it's difficult, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's not something that a casual player can play. You have to know survival games. So if you've played Valheim and you're comfortable with Valheim, this will probably be a cinch for you. Hands down, easy. Because it literally has so much similar to it. It's almost staggering how close it is to the game. But yeah, that's... If you want to give it a shot, I mean... Honestly, I don't really see it going on sale anytime soon since it's new. I don't think it's worth 30. I think it's worth 15. My personal opinion. At the stage that it is right now, I think it's more worth 15 than 30. I would say 50% worth it. I'm not mad about buying it though, and I think it's a pretty solid thing because I bought Valheim when it was bare bones as well, and I loved Valheim, you know, and I gave Valheim the same score that I'm giving RuneScape now. Valheim has moved from 7.5 to about 8.7 since then. I don't think it's game of the year. The graphics are just absolutely dated. There was no real improvements graphically, but it works for what it is. I would have loved to see better rendering and, you know, more smoothing of graphics and stuff. But for an indie game, solid choice, well worth the price it's given. This game, it's got to have some things fixed before it's even worth 30. No, there's no microtransactions. This is a complete single player survival game. So, I mean, you're not looking at any extra money. There's no monetization. Flat price. Just like you would any survival game. So, yeah. Like I said, I would say, you know what the best thing is about Steam is that we can buy a game, play it for an hour, and decide whether we want to continue playing it and get our refund. So, I mean, if I had to say, if you're into survival games, Lobos, that's what you should do on this one. For sure. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream because I've been at it for a while. And I'm ready to get some naps in. Alright, guys. I will catch you guys later. Tonight, we're going to go ahead and do an RGG. Unfortunately, Far Cry 2 did not work for me, which is why I wasn't able to play it. I might take a look at to later on, much later on, how to fix that. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I didn't know you were there. No! Is it doing that shit again? Is it literally giving me... I'm sorry. I didn't know you were still there. Is it still giving me shit, dude? I hate this, man. I hate it. Give me the Google spread, dude. I'm going to have to fix the programming on this later. It shouldn't be doing this. It should keep me logged in. Alright, go ahead and give it a shot now. It keeps on logging me out of my Google spreadsheets. And it shouldn't. at all. I just watched a movie about a massacre that took place 106 years ago. Also, good evening. What is up, not an ostrich? You just catch me at the end of the stream, and that's a really, really, really weird thing to bring up. 106 years ago. Please don't tell me that you're talking about what I think you're talking about. Because there's always a movie about that. I just realized what 106 years ago is. I know that event. I'm well aware of what happened then. It is a big deal. We're not supposed to talk about that on stream. Shame on you, not an ostrich. Don't you be bringing up that madness. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to work. In the Indian independence movement, what are you talking about? You're not supposed to talk about anything war related or anything that has to do with massacres. Like historically, just because we don't want to offend people, you can't talk about it. It doesn't matter what the history is. Whether it's your history, my history, or anyone's history, we cannot talk about that on stream. All I do is offend people. Oh, if streaming wasn't my bread and butter, I would be a lot more relaxed about it. I'll be honest with you. I would be a lot more relaxed about it. Because if we're being honest, I am the most crude person I've ever met. That's right. I've met myself. And he's crude and direct. And he might say things that are inappropriate at times. But I'm very smart on stream. I don't say anything bad on stream. And for whatever damn reason, this mother fluffing thing is not working. I don't take meds. I don't have mental disorder. Okay, finally. Thank you. Nowadays, eating a hamburger on Steam is offensive. Yeah. Nowadays, just well, wasn't it that there was somebody who died from doing that stupid trend of eating a whole bunch of food? I forget the name of it. I can't off the top of my head. My wife was showing me a video on it a while back ago, and I was just like, that sounds really dumb. Like, why would you eat that much food in one sitting? Like, I go to a Chinese buffet and I don't eat that much. All right, it's a buffet. You're literally supposed to enjoy what you want, right? I don't eat that much in a buffet. Two like plates about yay big, about like the size of my head. Okay, like 2 or 3, maybe 3. And the third plate generally is dessert. The first 2 is like rice and whatever meat I want to put on there, and the next one is noodles and whatever meat I want to put in there, and then my final one is sweets, like maybe 2 cakes or 3, depending on how much food I want to eat that day. And that's pretty much it. These people are just eating straight up hundreds of pounds of food in one sitting. How do you do that without killing yourself? Like, you shouldn't do that. The Twitch HQ is going to be taught to ban the broadcaster. Mongolian barbecue! Mukbang, that's right. Cancelled. Jailed. Mukbang. No. I can't talk about historically accurate events that involve a massacre of people. That's not something we can talk about. That's the difference. I can reference dying. I can talk about death, but I cannot go into graphic detail, or say anything of any nature that might graphically expose anybody to really, really bad imagery. That's the only thing I can't do. But I can say that I don't know how people can't die from that. Gen-Dro's radiation after saying that word. Ah! You guys are killing me. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night, depending on what time of day it is over in your side of the planet or what time you watch me at. I will catch you guys later on tonight, my time, at 9:30. And we will be playing Command and Conquer and the Covert Operations. I don't think I've ever heard of this game. Actually, before I leave, let me go ahead and pop that in there and see. Exit to main menu. Because this is something that I exit. Alright. Let me take a look at... I really need to change my background to the new logo, but I really like the old one too. Let's see. Command and Conquer. I know I collect all of them because I really, really loved Red Alert and I wanted to try every single one. So what do we got here? Take a look at what this is. Oh, it's definitely dated. Should be interesting. Why not? I haven't played a game like this in a minute. Let's do it! I will see you guys later on tonight. It's unalive. Make sure it works. Oh God, yeah. Yeah. I don't think I have any problems with any of the Command and Conquers because I played the basically all of them from the original to now, I think, and I never had any issues with that. I recently played Command and Conquer on. Let's see, I did the remaster collection, was really fun, but man, I get my butt whooped. Let's be honest with you, I'm not really good at these games. I did play General 0 Hour, and it was really, really good, and I didn't have any problems with that either. So, yeah, I think we should be fine. I'm definitely going to have to test it out before I start. Anyways, guys, I'm out.
Another day, another game. We gave it our all. From epic fights to chill nights, we answered the call. No matter the battle, no matter the play, we keep the energy rolling every single day. One more round, one more fight. Now I sing it for tomorrow, same time, same height. Chance you brought the fire, kept the vibe so tight. Now we wrap it up, but we'll be back tonight. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep and we're still going on. Say your boss, say your roles, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise. Whether we're grinding, crafting, or taking a dive, every stream, every moment, we're feeling alive. Ain't no game too big, no challenge too steep. We take them all on, no skips, no sleep. Lights dim, the credits roll, but the story's never over. Keep that in your soul. GG's in the chat, go the Eno tie. See you next time, same place, same sky. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep and we're still going on. Say your boss, say your roles, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise.